When he's here, he needs me because I'm the quickest link to Apple Cash. And then when he's gone, he needs mom.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I know you probably prefer Hazy's hello and good morning to mine every day, but you've got me for today. Hazy's upstairs playing with her Barbies and her American Girl dolls. It feels so good to be home. It's funny how I miss almost an entire week of life, and then you come back and you're like, it's gonna feel so weird to be back in the routine. It really doesn't. It's like you just pick up where you left off. Kind of what I love about this. I get to be back with you guys. I'm so excited. Back home, and I have to tell you, I actually need to share this with Brandon and the boys because I have not yet. I am actually very impressed with how well things were kept up here. The house wasn't trashed. There's no random surprises. I haven't been upstairs to see the laundry room yet. There's probably quite a bit of laundry to do. They kept the house so clean. They did such a good job. So impressed with them. They ate all of the meals that I had bought from Costco. Those ready-made meals are so awesome. Now I'm back home. Speaking of which, I have not thought of dinner tonight, but Ryler comes home today. And the only reason I'm thinking about dinner is because I'm he probably needs the best meal. He's gonna be so hungry. All morning long, I've been waiting to hear from him. We finally heard from him. I was like, Ryler, miss you. I haven't talked to him on the phone yet. He's with all of his friends. They stopped to get a giant cheeseburger. I'm curious to see and know if he has, in fact, lived off of trout the whole week. I'm curious to know if he came back with all of his food. The people that he went with, they said, you'll be able to tell if we've had an excellent week because we will come back with all of our MRE meals. Ugh, sounds awful. Growing boys, they're hungry and they're exerting a lot of effort and energy, so I'm hoping that he ate all the meals and all the fish. They're expecting him later tonight, but we've had a busy day. Maddie came over this afternoon to speak of the devil. Intruder! Maddie came over this morning to receive our Amazon delivery. We ordered a patio dining set for outside. They'll go downstairs. We ordered a big table that seats 10 people. It's going to be big. It's going to be awesome. We have a lot of big fun plans for the 4th of July, so we wanted to get some furniture. We're well prepared for that. Came today. Gonna employ Ryler to build it tomorrow if he has enough energy and stamina after living in the mountains for 5 days. Are anxiously awaiting his arrival. I can't wait to see him. But we've had just a great day to just catch up and get going back on life. It is always, always good to come home. Brandon received the furniture for the front porch. You guys, I got home, saw it in real life. I love it. I love it so much. Brandon is so cute. He left all plastic on because he was really nervous I wasn't gonna like it. I beyond love it. Beyond love it. There is this over here and over here, just this little sofa, but I'll tell you, I definitely planned on adding a little table of some kind to it. I just have to go find something. And I have to tell you, I bought this. This one was from Sam's Club. The whole set, 50% off. I made it a really good deal. I was really surprised. I was fully expecting that I might have to return it. But you know what? I love it so much. It's staying. I definitely need to add a plant there, little table over there. I'd really like to get some wreaths on the front porch. What I'm learning is there is always something that you can add, do, or a project. Trying to pace ourselves. It's really difficult when buying a new house. We have so many things that we need to bring in and get together. We just ordered the patio set that just arrived today, but trying to do it thing by thing. I'm actually loving this. I love them 10,000 times more now that I have the plastic off. I'm just so excited to have something out here. Problem is, we definitely 1000% still over. There's so much construction. There's 5 homes currently being built. One next door finished up. They still have some stuff to do. There's a lot of construction, so it doesn't matter where we are at any point. There's just construction and dirt going everywhere. So unfortunately, these are gonna get dirty, but thinking that we need to buy a small compressor, blow off cushions instead of spray them with a pressure washer might be something we look at getting. Who knows? I really, really like it.
Ryler is officially 5 minutes away, 5 minutes out, and our raw guy will be returning, rejoining, and telling us his tales of survival in the wilderness as they brave the mountains, the countryside of Wyoming. He actually has been in very good spirits, telling us that they were super hungry. They went and got cheeseburgers because they've been only eating fish. He is just about home. We're following his location, trying to get him to check in because we don't know if we're supposed to go pick him up or if he's going to be coming and being dropped off here. Either way, we want to make sure that we are there to carry him back into the home, assuming his legs have got to be pretty tired. And he's been hiking up mountains. He's been carrying 50 pounds on his back for a week straight, living off of the land. What does that look like? I want to know more. What does that smell like, guys? He probably has only been swimming in lakes for a few days. It's going to be an interesting reunion and return home, homecoming for our ride guy, but we just checked in with him and he is now under 5 minutes away from being back here at home. Cannot wait to hear some of his amazing stories. He said he took some pictures and videos. We'll include as many of those as we can as well. We're just grateful that our boy is home.
How are you?
You freaking officer, my guy. You smell like a freaking campfire, dude. It's amazing.
I've worn these clothes for the last 3 days.
Oh my god, how are you?
Look at this dude.
frost on your
I did
tent
not
every day.
sleep, like at all.
Oh, well, it was raining most of the nights. Last night, craziest thunderstorm I've ever heard in my life. Just shook the ground.
Bro, and you're out there like in it. Like there's
so
no
cool,
hiding
though.
from it. You're in
Yeah.
a tent.
Yeah.
How
All
does
of our
your
stuff
gear
got
work?
soaking
Like
wet.
all the stuff you got?
Perfect.
Good?
Perfect.
All the stuff you ate with, like your sleeping bag,
Yep.
sleeping pad.
These were a lifesaver.
Game-changing lifesaver to have
Yeah, I
hiking
can tell.
poles.
Look, you like destroyed
Look, they're
them.
warm,
because
dude.
if I didn't have these, I wouldn't have been able to
Look
cross
at
a
your
bunch of stuff.
fingernails.
Oh, they're disgusting.
I don't even care that you stink.
This is the first time Ryler sat on a soft surface in a week. I don't even know, like, I don't even know how you're awake, bro. I would be doing just what you're doing. I'd be throwing my head back, I'd be going to sleep. You have been out, surviving the wilderness. We've heard some of the stories, but we wanted to let him shower before he sat on the couch.
Oh, trust me.
Even just my hair before I got here was crusty and it's disgusting. It feels so good now.
Taking a shower can change a lot. And, you know, changing out of those clothes you've been wearing for the last 3 days straight.
Yeah, I wore
Smell like a straight campfire mixed with fish guts.
Oh my
my
gosh.
first
It wasn't that bad.
First pair of clothes for 2 days and then second pair of clothes for 3 days. Never took them off.
Camping life. Heard some stories, told us a couple of things. What were some of like the highlights? What would you say was like some of the highlights of, I mean, for those people who don't know what went down, we talked about it a lot. You basically hiked in how many miles?
Well, they said it was going to be 6. It was more like 13.
I don't know if it was
That
that
sounds-
off. Was it that off? Then you had on your pack on your back. It was
Yeah,
like
my
a-
pack weighed about like 50, 55-ish pounds. It was a lot.
I would have died.
We are now kind of a flat part. We've got quite the hill coming up. Guys, these views are insane. So nice up here. My shoulders are definitely feeling it though. Same with my calves. Kind of dying. We're surviving. Let's go. Incline, I had to stop like 20 times because there was this one part that just kept on zigzagging.
You said it was like 2,000 feet of elevation?
Yeah.
You climbed, so that's
But it
a pretty
was
big
not
hike.
in the 13 miles or however long it really was. It was in like
The
just
first
a couple
two.
miles.
Yeah.
The first 2 miles, the
2
incline, and then it
miles
kind of
was
levels
all
off.
of it.
So it's an intense start. At that point, you're regretting everything, wishing that you could come back home, changing your mind, stuck it out like a true boss. And your leader said you did fantastic. Okay, and then set up a base camp. And then each day you go out to like a lake. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
or-
the first day we didn't go anywhere because it kind of rained in the morning and we just couldn't make it out anywhere and then just fished at our own lake because we had this really cool, beautiful, massive lake
right in
at
front
our
of you.
campsite.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, so this is kind of funny because I didn't know this until he was explaining to me the weather conditions. It was frigid at night,
Freezing.
frost on your tent, and the highs in the days you said was like in the 40s or 50s?
Yeah, about there.
I didn't know it was
I'm
that
so
kind of a
glad we
camp.
brought him 2 long sleeves, and not only that, like I tell everyone what you slept in each night.
Okay, at night I had my underwear, my long johns, and my normal pants. Then I had my long johns, my t-shirt, my normal shirt, my jacket, like my coat, and then my rain jacket.
Then your sleeping bag, of course,
sleeping
and
bag.
then inside of your tent, and you're still cold.
And he had
That is crazy.
his phone with him because he wanted to take some pictures and stuff like that.
He's got some great videos for
Yeah.
us, you guys.
But
Great
he said he
videos.
had to keep his phone inside his pocket of his pants because it was so cold, batteries were draining. So
It
he had to
would
keep
die
his-
in the cold. That's when I realized the cold camp out when his batteries are dying from the extreme temperature. So I did not anticipate that part, but the idea was they were trying to beat like this mosquito rush that happens in the summer in this
Yeah.
place. It's like unbearable mosquitoes if you don't go at this time. So they're trying to get in
Mosquitoes.
before that.
The way up, the mosquitoes were pretty bad. Throughout the week though, perfectly fine. Literally no mosquitoes whatsoever. But then the way down there were some.
Do you feel like your gear was the appropriate gear? Did mom get you
Oh,
set up with the right stuff? Was
Perfect.
everything?
Never took off a hat. I either was wearing my beanie or wearing my sun hat. Things saved me because everyone had their necks and like shoulders burnt, long sleeves on.
Mom,
and
you chose the
the-
right hat.
The hat with the sun cover in the back.
Yeah.
saved me so much.
We started this whole thing off. You're gonna tell me like some of like your key memories, takeaways,
Yes.
favorite moments, things like that, and maybe tell me something that you hated too. Cause come on, it was not all good.
Random one, but every single night we would like 10 o'clock, most of the boys would gather around the campfire and we would play Mafia, just this fun game to play. We would just play that for like 2-3 hours and then after that most people would fall asleep and just a couple people would stay out there just talking. And it is the end of day 2 and we are currently trying to make a 30-foot bonfire. It's going quite well. At first it was definitely a real struggle, but I think we figured it out. It's getting really tall. It's been so awesome so far. Today I caught 2 fish. A boy Taylor, dude.
Sick. What's up,
He
dog?
helped me get some of the fish.
You know I helped
Hey,
you with
yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah,
You
let's
can't
go.
see any of us.
Hold on,
but-
let me turn the light on.
Hey, yo, let's go. We're gonna go to sleep in like an hour probably.
Yeah, but
and
look at this. We got a full-blown bonfire in the back. Nothing too
Freaking
special.
crazy.
Like, look at this thing.
I'll give you guys an update if it goes any bigger.
I'm 6'3" and this is the fire. 6'5". I'm 7'5" and this is the fire. This is the fire.
That was probably the highlight.
That's the highlight, just chilling around the
It was
campfire.
fun.
Now those fires looked enormous.
was-
They were taller than you guys. The fires
Yeah,
were
it was
insane.
probably like 10 feet tall. The
Oh
actual
my
fire.
gosh.
It was
that's so crazy.
cool.
Was it just fun doing a bunch of stuff that your mom would never let you do?
Oh
Kinda
yeah,
fun?
so fun. You know, cliff jumping, skydiving,
Oh,
all that
whatever.
stuff.
You can do that. Anyways, okay, so what was maybe something you can be as real as you want, you hated?
Probably the day hikes and the hike up there.
Hike up there I think would be the worst.
The
for me,
hike
for
up
sure.
there was very difficult because it was just this like zigzag zigzag, but it was so steep, and it was just zigzag and such a steep incline the whole time.
Your shins are burning. And we did that tiny one up the canyon right by our house, and the whole time I just kept thinking, Ryler has to do like 10 times this.
Yeah, coming down, it was honestly really easy. I didn't have water in my backpack. I didn't have all my food. Food weighed
How
like
long did it
20
take you to
pounds.
get out, to hike out?
4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. We finally ended the trip. We are currently hiking down from the Wind Rivers, our camp spot. We are about to. It's thundering and raining so much. We're just
Kind of crazy, low key.
cruising on the trail. These uphill things though are killing me. But for the past like 3 or 4 miles, I want to say, it's just been downhill or flat. It's been amazing. It's been the most fun time ever. And I'll tell you guys more about it when we get home.
Tyler did call me on mile 4. He's like, I'm doing great. It was a tough hike.
You made it, dude. Like, that's the thing is, like, you did it. You went, hiked in, carried everything you did on your back, lived off the land for a while,
crazy.
came back home, and returned with stories, memories. A lot of fun.
It was so fun.
It was really nerve-wracking that we had no communication with him.
That was tough. I text him every night, actually.
I got one last final question. You have to answer it honestly.
You miss mom. Who'd you miss most?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Who'd you miss most, me or mom? Say mom. It's gonna make all of us happier.
Mom.
Yeah, there
No,
you go.
you don't have to say that. Although Hazy did send me a message.
Really, mom? Stupid. Why?
Really?
What did you?
It was
Are
a
you
mix.
just
It was
saying
both.
that to make me want to
It
cry?
was both.
I will say, whenever he leaves, and he's gonna be gone again, guys. He's leaving in a week for another week. Like, this
I'm
dude's
so
living
excited.
outside of the
That one
house.
I'll be able to communicate though.
Crew's gone next week. We're losing everybody in this family. Crew's going to basketball camp. Yeah. It's an all day
He's
for a
not
whole
sleeping
week.
there, but he's there 11 hours a day.
He's there till like 8 o'clock at night.
Miss Reggae.
Yeah, when Ryguy's gone, notice that he calls mom. When he's here, he needs me because I'm the quickest link to available Apple Cash. And then when he's gone, he needs mom because she's the emotional support that he needs on the
when
road.
Ryler called me on mile 4, I cried. I was in a restaurant eating dinner and I walked out and I was
were in a
like,
restaurant?
he goes, Mom, you are not gonna cry right now. And I'm like, I am.
I thought you were like driving up there or something.
I was roughing it at a restaurant.
Mom, we haven't really caught up on her adventures yet, but yeah, she roughed it. They went to a play. They actually did a lot of service projects, 4 a.m. hikes. They did a lot of really
It
cool
was really
stuff.
cool.
They did a
We
lot of cool
both
stuff.
had really great weeks, you guys.
All right, Ryler, you got it, brother. Use your pulls, use your pulls. Test each one out. There you go. Go to these ones to your left, Careful, these ones right here will submerge. Try to jump to right here. Big step, you got it. Excellent, brother.
They're back. They're back. The family is whole. Maddie was here earlier today swimming with friends. Everyone's back in the state of Utah. The full
feels
family's
so
here.
good.
It feels amazing. It feels almost as good as your shower probably did just now. Sleeping in your own bed tonight and eating something
wait.
besides partially deboned fish.
Yeah, literally.
Look at this. This is an unfamiliar sight, having all of these individuals right here together collectively.
I know.
You've been gone for a while. You've been gone even longer. You survived. Right, guy, I want you to know I've been wearing the Miles Morales hoodie every single night since you've been gone. I retired it tonight because you're back.
Yeah.
So now when we wear it, we can wear it together. But I'm back into this one. I'm wearing it in your honor.
You need to wash it because we haven't washed it since you bought it.
If I only wore it just like at night and I would change out of it. Yeah, we probably should wash it. I just don't want to. It's in perfect condition. But you guys, we are so grateful to have everyone back home together again.
so good to be
It's not for long. Crew, like we said, going to a basketball camp next week. Then Ryler's gone the week after that. We got so many birthdays coming up. We got a lot of fun summer stuff. There's just a lot going down. So make sure you guys stick around, subscribe, hang with us.
Oh, Hazy's getting a new cast on Monday too.
Oh my gosh, that's big time, guys. We're going to the half cast. We're
Big
halfway
things.
there. Half
You
time.
guys, we love you. Thanks for hanging and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.